Let's we study first from the chapter number 1, types of the computer. Means computer means what, students? Nowadays we are using the computer. Computer is nothing but an electronic device that becomes an integral part of day-to-day life. Without computer, now we are not able to sustain, that is part of a life it has become. So we are learned in the earlier classes about over there the room size to the palm size with the ability to handle the multi complex tasks. The multi complex tasks we are before only we are discussed. Let we talk in this chapter use will be reading the types of computer. In this computer we are broadly classified into four types of their power and size: supercomputer, mainframe computer, mini computer, micro computer. We have so many types of computers. They have supercomputer, mainframe computer, mini computer, micro computers. Let we discuss about the each and one. What is a supercomputer? What are the features of the supercomputer? Computer is a fast type of computer. It is a computer. It is very fast compared to all the computers. It is very fast. Yeah, they are most expensive. This is most expensive. This computer supercomputer is most expensive. They are huge in size and can range from the size of a room to the entire building. They are huge in size. They are huge in size. They range from the size of a room or to entire building. The range of the rooms. Imagine the range of the room or entire building. They can store and process the huge amount of data. So the data can be stored as much as possible. The data can be stored as much as possible. They can solve very complex science and engineering problems. So what is the features, main features here? They can be solved the very complex science and engineering problems. So engineering problems will be there. We can, for example, you have a maths problem, so similarly you have an engineering also, they have a problem. That problems can be solved. See, first the very faster type of the computer, they are most expensive. They are most expensive. The size of the computer is in the range from the very huge in size, and it is the range from the classroom to the entire the room or the entire the building. Okay, it is the can store and process a huge amount of data. The data can be stored a huge amount of data, and you can solve the very complex science and engineering problems. Very complex science and engineering problem. This is the features of now supercomputer. Now, SAGE or semi-automatic grounded environment, it is the world's largest computer. That is SAGE, or we represent as the semi-automatic ground environment is the world's largest computer. See your students will be having like this. Okay, this is a world's largest computer built by IBM for the United States radar or the missile air defense. So it is a very largest computer in the world. It is built by whom? IBM for the United States radar and the missile air defense. This supercomputer spans across more than 20 different locations. So we can find out the 20 different locations where their access size computer are connected by nationwide network of modem. So nationwide the network modem is connected to a particular size where this is a nationwide is connected of modem will be there. Okay, next we have a supercomputer in the China supercomputer called as a Sandway Tahia Light. Sandway, this is a Sandway Tayahu Light, developed by the National Research Center of the Parallel Computer Engineering and Technology, NRCP. NRCP. This is the fastest computer in the world. This is very fastest computer in the world. So see here we have a SAG. SAG is nothing but a semi-automatic ground environment computer. It is a very largest computer. Here the fastest computer we have one in the Sandway Taiho Light in China. It is the fastest computer in the world. It can perform the quadrants of calculation per second as a peak performance. Means quadrant, like we have a million, billion, like that, Similarly, the calculation as a per second will start to calculate. Now, what is the use of this supercomputer? Like we have a uses of the supercomputer. See here, uses of the supercomputer. Supercomputer are used for researching purpose in many areas. We can say many years ago, supercomputers are used. Many years means not recently, not before and all. Okay, it is used as in many areas. There are some examples: space exposure, earthwork studies, weather forecasting, nuclear weapon testing. So the main uses of this here, what is the use for this means space exploration, earthquake studies, weather forecasting, nuclear weapons testing. These are the use of a supercomputer. These are the uses of a computer, the supercomputer. Supercomputer features were studied. It is very fastest and it require the very huge expensive. It required a room or the building, and it is very fast to calculate, and you can store many uses of data on that. And in that we have a SAG, is the world's largest computer, and the Sandway Taihu Light is a very fastest computer. SAG is developed by the IBM. It is for the United States radar and the missile militias air defense. It is used for that. And here the in China it is used. It is an fastest computer in the world. Okay, you have uses of that. It is used for the exploration, earthquake studies, weather reporting, and nuclear weapon testing. These are the uses of your supercomputers, where it is and which is a large and which is a, what are the uses. Next we have a next one. It is a mainframe computer. Let me study the features of this. Mainframe can support the thousands of users simultaneously. Mainframe can support the thousands of users simultaneously. They are expensive. They are expensive. They are large in size and can be accommodated in the large area air conditioner rooms. So it is can be support thousands of users simultaneously. We have using so many 112 means you have a thousands of peoples can be used as in simultaneously. They are expensive. They are very expensive. They are large in size, then can be accommodated in the large area air conditioner rooms. They are large inside, they can accommodate in the large air condition should be there. They can process, store a large amount of data. Banks, educational institutions, insurance companies use a mainframe computer to store the data about their customers, students, and insurance policy holders. So, where it is used means it is used in the storing of a large amount of data. Examples we have education institute, banks, insurance companies, the mainframe to store the data about their customers, students, and insurance policy holder. Okay.